Hello everyone, my name is Azlyn and today I'm going to be talking to you. Well, my last Persuasive video I talked to you about how fossil fuels are a negative thing and how we should stop using them. But in this video, I'm going to tell you about the benefits of fossil fuels and why we should continue the use. So, if I'm correct, most of the audience here used a car or some other motor vehicle to attend this speech. So, you have to think, each of those vehicles, along with each of the vehicles that each of you saw, probably required the use of fossil fuels. And the fuel that cars need, or the fuel that cars need to run, requires petroleum to be made. So petroleum makes fuel for cars, but it also does countless other things. So, and as a resident of Beaumont, Texas, a city that is built on the oil and gas industry, I can tell you how important fossil fuels are on the economy. So that's why today I'm going to tell you why fossil fuels are an important source of energy, why fossil fuels are important to the economy, and why we should continue the use of fossil fuels. So firstly, fossil fuels have a reputation for being the most commonly used source of energy. And that is because coal has been used for a very, very long time. Well, coal and oil, but coal specifically has been used since before Christ. So it's been around for a really long time. And then whenever the Industrial Revolution came along, coal became like the most popular energy source in the world, pretty much, because this was a time when they needed, like, whenever steam-powered machinery was very important, and they needed to burn the coal to heat the water and make the steam to power the machinery. And coal was very useful because you could, it was very close to the surface of the earth, so it wasn't hard to excavate, and then once you excavated it, you could use it in its raw form. So that allowed the Industrial Revolution to basically just start America and grow America at such a rapid pace, because we needed immense amounts of energy to do so, and coal was readily available. So fossil fuels in whole have allowed our country to grow at a crazy speed, and along with that, the process of producing these fossil fuels created the funds needed to also power the growth of America as well. So that, and it creates enough energy nowadays, because even though America wasn't created really in the grand scheme of things that long ago, it happened such a fast pace, and then now we require so much energy, and fossil fuels are still able to produce enough energy that we need to continue the way that we're doing things. So now I'm going to tell you how important fossil fuels are to the economy. So like I said, I live in Beaumont, and Beaumont is built on the oil and gas industry. If you live in Beaumont, you definitely know at least a handful of people that are in the oil and gas industry or in any of the refineries around Beaumont. And because of that, Beaumont has also been growing at a really fast pace. It's the same type of thing. And so whenever you have a place where the oil and gas industry is so prevalent, you need people to work the refineries, and so that creates thousands and thousands of jobs in this area alone, but all over the country it creates millions of jobs, honestly. And doing that, whenever people are working, they're making money, and then whenever they make money, they spend their money elsewhere, and that money that they spend elsewhere can also help other businesses. So it directly helps people and other businesses in the community. And once that money is being pumped into the community, it helps out everybody. And it will end up raising the economic standard because it improves stability for everybody. So it can benefit the city as a whole, or like a community. It can benefit a community as a whole. So and then we should So overall, we should continue the use of fossil fuels because they are an excellent source of energy. They are very important to the economy and the amount of jobs. And the fossil fuel industry is already so well established that we should just keep doing what we're doing. So hopefully you found this informative, and that concludes my speech on why we should continue the use of fossil fuels. Thank you.